Everybody love now from the heart. I give you only these videos for you to love now. For we all are love, and I want us to love now. For love is the power of all powers, and no power has any power in the power of love. Darkness fears love. Fear is the power that gives illusion, the power over you, illusions that have no power. For you are love, you are power of all powers. I want this beautiful quote about Jim Carrey. Jim James Carrey, he said a beautiful quote. You have only two choices in life, always, fear or love. You can fail in everything what you don't love out of fear. So why don't you rather take a chance on love from the heart and no fear? Have no fear, love is now here, and you are that love now that I am here. Have no fear. Just see. Fear can take all our dreams away. Fear. Love in our heart is calling us. Love in our heart is calling us. But we are afraid to follow the heart. Mind is serving fears. Don't follow your heart. This will go wrong. You will lose everything. You will suffer. You can lose the greatest joy of your life, everything what your heart desires. And I know this. My twin flame, she loved my videos. She found me in my videos. She said that when she comes out of her work, that she is watching my videos instead of TV, and she cannot watch nothing else. And she revealed herself to me, how much she feels for me, how much she loves me. She broke through that masculine mind. But then, one day before we should meet, she was, I'm sorry, some devil attacking me. I don't know what to do. I'm not ready. This is too intense. This is too intense. I don't know what's happening to me. Her heart was calling her to meet the love of her life. And the love of her life was ready to go 50 miles away from here, 40, to make love and smoke some Mary Jane. Because she's just like that, she never complains. There's no drama. She's just running away. I love her. But you see, she ran away from what her heart desired, what she came after. And she's that kind of a woman. She's a masculine, I'm feminine. She's that kind of a woman that was very hard for her to do what she did, to express her feelings, to be vulnerable for a second. But then, masculine mind served fears. She could not be vulnerable. In front of me, she said, I feel like I'm transparent. You see everything in me. This is too intense. She was afraid of this and that and this and that, and she ran away. That's how fear can take away all our dreams. Because fear is actually here to take away our greatest dreams, our enlightenment, our greatest self. Always serving fear. Why we should not let go. Why we should not follow our heart. Even why we should not do meditative practices. Fear wanted to take us back into the false self, in ego, full of fear, afraid of everything what our heart desires. And it's same, like, if you, like myself, I know I'm a spiritual master, I am. And when I felt the urge 4 years ago to start teaching and leave my job and all this, if I would follow my fear telling, you know what fear telling? Fear actually telling, Purna, 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 you will lose everything, you will be homeless, everything what your grandmother said will be true, you will lose everything. And if I would follow that fear that time, I would not practice my art, master my craft to become a master. I would not be on a way to fulfill my greatest dream, to be a great teacher in this world, which I am on my way every day. And I am a great teacher in this world already. Just the world has to see me. But I am the great teacher. Just because I decided, no, love is calling me from the heart. Love is calling me from the heart. This is what my heart desires. This is what I trained myself for in India. This is what I'm here for. And if I follow my heart, I have to trust and have faith in love in my heart, and I'm to reach my greatest dreams. Yeah. And if I would follow my fear, I would be back in a matrix, suffering, insecurity, in a comfort zone. Now I'm living on trust and faith in love that I am from the heart. I give you my word that I am. Because I always choose love. I always choose love over fear. Because I know, I feel fear just want to take everything away from me, what my heart desires, what my heart want to give me, everything the greatest in this life. And fear is attached to what is not good for me. Afraid to show myself. Afraid to do what my heart desires. No. No. And it's normal that my twin did this, because if I'm so following my heart, it's normal that when I meet her, she ran after her mind against her heart. But like this, you see, Source inspires you in your heart in love. Start doing your work. Leave this matrix, and you just have this trust and faith and that calling from the heart, love calling you. And then the fear will tell you you will lose your job, you will get homeless, you will have no food, you will lose everything. You have this security there in comfort zone. Go back there, go in the matrix. Fear is actually designed, afraid of everything what our heart desires, because fear is the false self, ego energy that actually wants us to keep in false self, in ego mind, attached, afraid, guilty, giving our power away in karma, and want us to take us away from all our greatest dreams, from everything what our heart desires. I give you my word. So why we don't rather take a chance of love and let us follow love from the heart. Love now. You see, we're spreading the high vibration. Love is the higher vibration. And when you are in love, you tap in the highest timelines. You are the vibration, the highest vibration, and then you tap into the highest, greatest thing that can happen to you possible. Because you are matching the vibration of love. And then only love can come to you. Love feels good. Love is fulfilling. Love is good for you. You feel good. You love. You trust in love. You follow your heart. You choose love always. So lovely things come to you and blessings. And what happens is that you are embodying your own power, love that you are, you becoming whole and complete, the source of love, fountain of love. You don't need love, you just want love. Because you follow your heart, you love. And in this world now, they are spreading so much fear. They are spreading so much fear. They are spreading so much fear. I have been outside. I saw that even Sunday service at the church is not now here. And it's crazy. They're spreading so much fear. So much fear. And I might not speak about this fear. I made one video about that. But I am to give you one advice. Fear lowers the immune system. Fear lowers the immune system. We go down to the lower dimension, and like I said, fear has no power. Fear is the illusion that gives the illusion that have no power over you. So when you are afraid, you give power to all the spiritual illusions, demons, and darkness which come out of fear, guilt, attachments, and they can attack you. Because you are afraid, you're giving them power. You believe in them more than you believe in love. Your faith is in fear, in demons, in low-dimensional things. And when we are afraid, we lower our immune system, so we are receptive to all kinds of illusions in forms of viruses. And it's same as a spiritual virus or demons. If you believe in them, if you are afraid of them, if you have no faith in love, you have greater faith in fear than you have in love, then demons are attacking you. But oh, you of weak faith, if you had so much faith in love, you would be the power that darkness fears. For in the presence of love, you are that power, love. In the presence of love, no power has any power. And you are that power, love, that I am. And all powers kneel. Darkness disappears in front of love, is transmuted into light. Love is the union of darkness and light. Love is the union of darkness and light, and that's why darkness fears, because it gets consumed in the light. No spiritual illusions have no power over you. Because you are the power, you are the source, love, power of all powers, and you have faith in yourself in love. And everything what is not aligned with the source, you are the antidote for, because love is the antidote for everything what is not aligned with the source. And when you are aligned with the source, in love, in trust, in faith, in spreading good news like I'm doing now, when you are aligned with love, when you are aligned with yourself, no illusions have no power over you. They cannot touch you. They cannot touch you. They can touch only low vibration. You are high vibration. So always trust in love, always choose love, because in this world they are fear-mongering. And if you, yesterday I did an experiment like masters we love to do. I have decided to go for 5 minutes completely watching some crazy video with fear-mongering about some virus, and I decided I want to go in my false self in fear for 5 minutes completely, and I did it. And I was shaking for 5 minutes. Then I decided it's enough. I just wanted to see. I'm not my mind, I can play with it, and it's fun. And I came here and I made a video about the deer and the desert. But yes. Everything is just energy, and energy is dancing. I wanted to experience how it feels, the separation from self. Just to tell you that. Just because I can go out of it. But if you do that, you see what happens. You lower your vibration in fear. You lower your immune system. All kind of fears can attack you. You are shaking in separation from self. And then you are focusing on that. And you are in that lower vibration. And then more information about that comes to you. More fears comes to you. You are in that low vibration and you tapped into that timeline, that dimension of existence on earth. This is multidimensional existence on earth, and now you are seeing it everywhere. You're searching for it, it finds you everywhere, and you can lower your immune system in that fear, and then you can catch some shit actually that you are afraid of. That fear is an illusion. Fear makes everything what you are afraid of, it can make come true. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't focus on bad news. Don't focus on what people are spreading. No. They are in separation from self. They are afraid you are angel on earth. You are the bringer of good news just like I am. You are here to tell them, don't be afraid. Fear is an illusion. Like I tell to everybody on the street, fear lowers the immune system. Never be afraid. Trust and have faith and live good and be protected. I told them, you never know what happened to you. Tomorrow can be worse than a flu, you know. So be the best today and love now. And have no fear. I tell them fear is lowering the immune system, because in this way I can penetrate to them and they understand. I cannot give them such profound spiritual message. But we are the morning sun, and we are the sun rays of the morning sun, and darkness is purging and rising in this world because the morning sun, we are the sun rays, is purging the darkness, surfacing, so humanity can experience, reevaluate, release the fears, release illusions, choose the better world. And these are the times when darkness is coming out to be revealed, experienced and judged. And you are the sun rays of the morning sun that is rising in love, in light. And you are rising light in the darkness, bringing light of the darkness. So don't listen to them, don't listen to fear, but tell them love is now here. Love is the power. Fear lowers your immune system. It makes everything what you're afraid of to come true. Don't be a bringer of bad news. You are an angel on earth. You are a messenger. You're a bringer of good news in this darkness, because these people do not know that darkness has to purge and surface to be released. Because free will of humanity chooses the new earth, and they have to experience or evaluate in order to reject it by free will and choose something new. But you know that they don't spread good news. And actually don't. If there is one thing, if you are aligned with the source in truth, and you are more grounded in the source truth, in love, that they are in fear, that they are in illusions, that they are in their limiting beliefs, that lower vibration, if they have more faith and they are more grounded in their illusions, in their faith, in fears of this world, then you are grounded and aligned with the truth. If you had doubts, if you have fear, and if they have more faith in illusion, lower dimensional illusions, in fears, then you have faith in your truth, and don't tell them anything. Because if they have more faith, they are more grounded in their lies than you are in your truth, they will convert you in fear. Because they are more aligned with their lie than you are with the good news, with truth. If you can be still afraid, if they can still take you down, if you have still doubts and fears, then don't do that. Because they have a lot of faith in the lower dimensional illusions and fears and darkness they see in this world. And they have more faith than you have in the light, in the new world. And if they have more faith, you have still that fear, that worry, they will just make that grow in you and confuse you and make you afraid. They will convert you. So don't do that. If you are grounded in your truth, that you are unshaken truth, then you can spread good news among people outside. They are so full of bad news. If they have more faith in bad news, they will convert you in bad news. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, love. Love is the power of all powers. In the presence of love, no power has any power. You are love now, the power of all powers. So have faith in love. In the presence of love, no darkness has any power. Darkness is afraid of love because in love, darkness is united with light, and they know, darkness know it gets transmuted with light, but afraid of light, so afraid of love so much. Spiritual illusions, demons. Somebody told me, Purna, but you don't know, they have power over me, they attack me. And I told you, yes, O you of weak faith. The Master is telling you that fear has no power, that demons have no power, that your fear and your beliefs are giving power to the darkness. And you are just expressing now how, you are telling me actually how you have more faith in fear. You are telling me demons have more power than source, than love, an almighty source of all sources. So you of weak faith, it is our fear. Fear is the illusion that gives illusion the power over love that you are. Because you go in fear in darkness, then darkness can have power over you. You are in separation from self-love that you are. And then your belief in darkness, fear in darkness actually gives illusion that has no power over you. Demons have no power. In the presence of source that you are, love that you are, they get transmuted into light. I meditate on cemetery and it becomes pure. I don't do anything. I'm just the source energy that transmutes darkness back to light by just being. You are such a power, you know. And because there are fears within, there's guilt within, there are attachments, dependency, lower vibrational like jealousy, judgment, and even maybe hate and all these things. And darkness is within and has to get purged out. And these demons are actually, and they are attacking the darkness that is attacking the fears, are actually just responding to the same vibration that is within people. And that's why there is no one to blame where darkness is attacking. It's actually showing you that darkness is within you. They are just coming to meet their friends. So you should work on yourself to release your fears, your guilt, jealousy, attachments, dependency, if there's some hate, control, or resistance. And in this way, this is the darkness, these are the shadows that dark beings are attracted. And when you have to know there's no one to blame. If you blame you being like a demon, you give them power, they attack you more. But if you take responsibility, like I wrote before, something terrible happened to me, I did that. Something great happened to me, I did that. If you take responsibility, darkness within me is responsible. And you don't go in fear and in guilt and in blame, in a victim mode, but you work on yourself. In love that you are, you heal. Because when you release these energies that are energies of darkness, separation from light, like guilt, fear, attachment, dependency, control, blame, even hate, there's no matching vibration within you anymore, and there is nothing within you that they can be attracted with anymore, and that's why they don't respond to it. to nothing in you anymore, and you have no problem with dark beings, because in law of attractions only like attract like. If darkness is attacking us, there is something within that needs to be healed. Shadows need to be taken to light and healed. One has to work on himself. One has to stop blaming and stop being afraid. Because like I said, somebody telling me they have more faith in demons than in source energy, in God, in themselves, in love that they are in. Okay, they of weak faith, they have chosen that. Somebody actually came on a lecture I gave like this, telling me that demons have power and that they have power and I don't know. And that's why nobody can help them. Because I am in realization when no darkness cannot touch me. I can go in the darkest place and I only purify it with being love. And I'm actually speaking out of truth that I am for them to get free of the darkness, to heal, to get free of attacks, to get free of their suffering. And they actually tell me, no, you don't know. You don't know what you're saying. Darkness has power. Their faith and their fear is giving the darkness power, because even when a master speaks a lecture to free them of the fear, so darkness has no power over them, they come and they tell me, you are wrong, darkness has power. That's why you, weak faith, you have chosen. Darkness has power over me. You don't know. You have chosen darkness to have power over you. If you would take my blessings and work on yourself, you would get free very fast. Faster than you expect, than you think. And it takes time. It's not enough for you to know that fear gives illusion the power and belief in darkness. You have to work on yourself to release the false self, to integrate your guilt, your fears, and all the energies of separation within that are actually attracting the darkness. And then darkness will have no power over you because you are love. But you have to understand, faith in the darkness, belief and fear. Fear is the illusion that gives darkness that has no power over you, power over you. And that faith, that fear actually lowers your vibration in fear. You are now in that vibration in low dimensional separation. You are tapped in that timeline, in that dimension, and then you find in this world such energy. And because you have more faith in illusion of darkness, demons are attacking you, they have power over you, because, oh, you of weak faith, where is your faith? If you had so much faith in love, in source, in yourself, in good news, in higher vibration than you have in negativity, in demons, in viruses, in hackers, in all the lowest dimensional darkness illusions that do not exist, they would have no power over you. You would laugh at them like Krishna. Krishna was dancing on greatest demons, playing with them like a little child. He had no fear. He didn't believe in them, so they disappeared. They were defeated by a little baby. And he didn't hate them. He didn't attack them. He was not afraid. He was playing. These are toys. They coming to play. Oh, uncle's playing rough. I broke my toys, mama. He was crying. Demons were dead. Mama was afraid that something happened because the greatest demons came. But he was not afraid. He was playing, and they all were defeated by a child. He broke the toys by the 2-year-old child. 1 and 2. We have to become children again. You know. In love, all the possibilities, infinite possibilities of love are opened to us. And we can choose. Love is ever expanding. doors are opening and we can choose what to do. But in fear, it's fear is contraction, ever contracting contraction. In fear, nothing is possible but the cage we are in, and in fear, cage is getting tighter and we are suffering. And we cannot go out. Fear actually takes all the possibilities of love, of our greatest self, greatest dream, greatest life away, and it keeps us in fear. In lower vibration, where demons have attacking us, when demons can attack us, when lower vibrational things can affect us, when nothing else is possible than suffering, false self, and being in a matrix where we are. Fear actually wants to take everything away from us. And really, and love is the power of all powers, the highest vibration. In love, which is perfect alignment with the source, everything what is not aligned with the source has no power. So focus on good news. Focus on video like this. Focus on empowerment with love. Focus on news that heighten your vibration, that you lose your fear. Fear lowers immune system. In high vibration, no lower dimensional things have power over you. You know. Align yourself with the source. Choose love. In spiritual illusions, they will have no power over you. For love is the power of all powers, and in the presence of love, no power has no power over you. Fear is the illusion that has no power, and fear gives the illusions of darkness that have no power over you, and they have no power over you, because you are the power of all powers, love. And in the presence of love, no power have any power. All the darkness is afraid of you because you are love, the power of all power. So just love now. Choose love now. The greatest self, greatest happiness, and the way to the greatest dreams and greatest life. We can suffer in fear very much. And all our fears can come true if we focus on it. And fears of this world. But if this is possible, why we don't rather just love now and choose love? So all the fears are destroyed. And we can be happy, fulfilled, spreading good news all over the world. In our greatest self, aligned with the source, doing greatest things. And fly towards greatest life. Towards the promised land in love. Love is the highest vibration, and in love we tap in the highest dimension, and highest possibilities are open, and all the illusions just do not exist. So let us love now. Let us choose love now. I give you my word just for that. For I love now, and I want you to love now, because this world is spreading so much fear. But have no fear. Love is now here, and you are that love that I am, and I give you my word. We are in this together. Do not be afraid. Just do not be afraid ever. And do what your heart desires. And trust in your heart and focus on what expands your heart, makes you lose the fear in love. I'm here to do that. I give you my word. Thank you. Thank you for all your love, for all your likes. Without you, there would be no art of the word that I am. Because, spiritual master, to no one to speak, I will have nothing to speak about. You know? Thank you. Thank you. And I hope you take the word that I am to the heart, feel it, and choose love. Thank you for all your love, for beautiful energy you giving me love. Thank you, I give you my love. And if anybody feels like you want to support the art of the word that I am, if you want to offer a donation to the art of the word that I am, you know I choose love. I choose trust and faith. I live on trust and faith. And I'm so grateful for every donation. Without of your donation, there would be no art of the word that I am. Source knows. And that's why, so grateful. only gift of love received and accepted by me, by your choice. I just put my PayPal link there. Whoever chooses is their choice. Love given from the heart. Please, no fear, nothing. Love. And thank you. Without of your gift, there would be no art of the word that I am. That's why I'm so grateful. And that's why I do white light source healing on everyone who ever offered me a donation. Source white light quantum healing. No time and space, no appointment needed, no standing still. I connect with, I see in PayPal your beautiful energy. I connect with your being. I do profound healing on distance on you, but I don't chat. I don't talk. You given me a gift out of silence of the heart, and I want to give you the gift out of silence of my heart, sharing my energy for you, giving me a gift actually for this work. I just feel like if I can do healing, then I can do healing on everyone who offers me a donation. But your fate heals you if you choose love. I'm only sharing my energy, therefore therefore I don't say anything. I don't need to talk to you for it about it because it's working. And what you do with that energy, I do profound healing on you on distance for your gift. It's up to you. If you choose love, if you have faith in love and you follow your heart, you heal yourself, you save yourself. I only give you my word. I only share my energy. Then you utilize the energy in the greatest way. But if you follow fears, and if you are full of fear, you spread fear, and you're going against your heart, you're choosing fear, no one can heal you. My healing can help you to feel a little better for a day maybe, and then you're back in fear, back in following your fear, your suffering, and the matrix, and everything you were afraid of to come true. So choose love. In love, we are to achieve our greatest vibration, our greatest self, and our highest life in this world, greatest life. And in love from the heart, we're doing greatest things, so we are to do greatest things, and greatest things are to come to us just in love. For in fear, everything what our heart desires, fears takes away. But in love, we can receive, achieve, and do only greatest things in our life. I give you my word just for that. Pour namaste. Choose love over fear. Love is now here. You are that love now that I am here. I give you my word.